Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and it is I, Xenobaby, and today we are programming yet another video. This is yet another calculator programming video. Now this is being recorded after I just recorded a video on Swordburst 2. It's going to require quite a lot of editing for that video for reasons that will be obvious when you find out when you watch that video. Now, today we are back to programming our game, Xenomon. This game took forever to program. Now, if we exit real quick, and let's check what our progress was since last time. Which did you choose? Which do you choose? I'll be Xenobaby. I have chosen Xenobaby. Shift? Yeah, shift. And a wild trophy baby has appeared. Let's see. That was a bit quick, wasn't it? Yeah, let's change that real quick. Exit. Where is the thing for that? It's a random integer from 1 through 5. Where's the random integer thing? Let's go all the way up here to label. Okay, that's what you have chosen. It's somewhere around here that it, yeah, right there, 150. Okay, that was just by luck that happened so quickly. Now let's see what we've done so far. So we click shift, would be Xenobaby. We'll click shift again, and a wild lamp baby has appeared. That was pretty quick again. Now shift once again. Now let's see. We can not do anything as of right now. This is as far as we got, guys. So I'm sorry if you guys are mad at me for that. There you go. That's fixed. Now, what we're gonna need to do is exit this. Exit, where's exit? There you go. Exit, and we need to go to the bottom, and we need to add, hopefully Raging Fire, you figured this out and you know what to do, because this bit of code is quite confusing. Now, we're gonna put this code that I'm about to put right here. Now let's see, if I equals 3 to store I, ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, so this should be pretty somewhat simple. So, if you guys are wondering why I put so many, like, spaces in between my lines of code when I need to insert something, it's just so I have room to play around with. You're not necessarily going to need all the space, as, I haven't programmed this yet, so I don't even know if I'm going to need all that space. So you guys just ignore the amount of spaces and just copy what I do if that's what you're doing. So how this is going to work is, let's see. Oh. Alright, so let's see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add the attack feature first. So if I scroll up, there should be a locate. So this locates H and E. H is your HP, E is the enemy's HP, and then this locates all that stuff. So if you're a Xenobaby, you'll have 60 HP, etc. All that stuff. There's Katana Baby and Lamp Baby. I don't know why, but I really like saying Katana. Katana. I don't know why, I just like saying Katana more than I do Katana. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to put a line of code saying, let's go to program, and it's going to say if, let's see, let's go up real quick and check. Okay, so the get key is being put into A. Now, if A equals 78, and then we're going to go to options, we're going to go over to oops, delete 8. We're gonna go over to, how do I exit? Escape. Okay, let's see. We need to go over to logic right there at F4. F4, and then we're gonna need to choose and. Wow, my keyboard. Come on. My keyboard's very jittery. I have a little thing on the corner to stop it from jittering, but it moved out for some reason. Now, it's going to be if A equals 78 and, don't forget about the and, if A equals 78 and let's see, I equals 1 and J equals 1. If I equals 1 and J equals 1, that means that you're about to choose attack, okay? So we need to set up the attack stuff. So we are going to, let's see. I actually need to go check something. Now label M, where is label M? No, not label N, let's see. This is after the something has appeared. Now we're going to place this right here, and we're going to place a label here. So if we exit real quick, and we go to second program, and now exit, we need to go to jump, and we need to place a label here, and we're going to call it label L for absolutely no reason. So that way, when because how I'm going to do this is I'm going to be using go-tos, and also I'm sorry to professional programmers of this calculator that I'm using all of this in a single program. It is a bit confusing, but I mean, to be honest, I just prefer putting everything into one program. So sorry for all the professional programmers watching me doing this. So if A equals 78 and I equals 1, and let's quickly go to options, and let's go to logic, and we're going to be using and once again, and J equals 1. Now if A equals, that means that you click the shift button while your cursor in the game is on the attack. So that means you're about to attack, and you're going to want to set up a, come on, a then. So the then is going to first clear the text. So clear text, and then after it clear text, meaning it's going to clear the screen, it's going to go back. And ooh, I just realized something. I need to skip all of these, but the string and the string is located there. So I'm going to quickly shift and clip, and I'm going to copy that. So copy by clicking F1. I am going to copy that below this, and I'll tell you why in just a bit once I've copied it. So there's that, and let's delete this. Deleted that as well. And then we're going to quickly, come on, we're going to delete all of this. And the reason being is, we don't want to reset the HP every time. Alright, oops, what was that? Alright, that was just a while end, don't worry. While end. Now, the reason we're placing this here is because up there, if we were to place that label there and we were to go back to it, it would also reset the HP of the Pokemon. So we want to place the label here instead. So we need to escape, we need to go to jump, nope, wrong thing, jump is 3, F3, and then we need to place a label, call it label L. So while we're in our fight, once we're done picking our stuff, it's gonna go back to here. So I'll show you guys this in just a second. So what we're gonna need to do now is we're gonna need to, so we've cleared the text. We've done that. That's simple enough. Now we need to do a go to. So we're gonna do F2. And we're gonna go to, where are we gonna go to? Go to F. So we're gonna go to F, and then we're gonna exit here, and then we're gonna do our if end. Now, once again, we didn't need all these spaces, but what this means is that when we choose to attack it, we're gonna go to, it's gonna clear the screen, and then it's gonna go to F, to label F, so that way we can fight it. Label F for fight. So we're gonna go to exit, exit, and bottom. So down here we're gonna put label F. So we need to go to shift program, we need to do jump and label F. So this is where label F is going to be. So it's going to jump over to here, and this is where everything's going to happen. So we're going to do everything that we're going to need. So it's going to, in the top right corner, it's going to say attack, or you have chosen to attack. So we're going to go ahead, and we're going to exit, go over to here, IO, and locate at 1-1, locate at 1-1, you are attacking. So that's gonna have that there, and that's gonna appear in the top right corner. So you are attacking, and then it's gonna need to locate quite a bit of other stuff too. So we're gonna need to locate about 4 different, because there needs to be 4 different attacks for each Pokemon. Actually, actually no, that won't be too complicated, don't worry. So we're just going to locate at, let's say, since this is XY, so everything up here is going to be 1. There's going to be commas, commas, commas. And what we're going to need to do is, let's see, we're going to have one at 3, 4, 5, and 6. So these are all going to be the different stuff that we can choose, and, oops. And we're going to need to have quotations here. And our first attack, this is... Ooh, that's going to be a problem. A very, very large problem. Oof. So strings 1 and 2 have already been used, so... Alright, so since the different Pokemon are going to all have different attacks, we can't do the locating yet of anything. We need to actually determine what those attacks are going to be. So the different variables that we are going to be using for attacking... dang, this is going to be complicated. Alright, so we're going to need to have an if, and we're going to need to have an if C. If C equals what? If C equals 1, because there are 3 different Pokemon, and C is the thing determining all that stuff. Now, what variables are we going to use? We can use V, B, N, and M. Hopefully I haven't used those already, because we don't want different variables being used in different places. Now, if C equals 1, we're going to have, what kind of damage would we like? Well, if C equals 1, we need to store stuff into strings, so we're going to need to, oops, not that, there, and there. So we're going to need, oops, once again. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to have different attacks. Now, let's see. Different attacks. What will these different attacks be? Ooh, and don't forget to put your then. You need that then. So Xenobaby is gonna have Xenoblast as one of his attacks. Oops, that is a complete accident. Xenoblast is gonna be one of his attacks. Actually, Raging Fire, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have 2 different attacks for each of them. Is that okay? If you want more than 2 attacks, just tell me, but I don't think I want to do any more than 3. So if you want 3, just tell me, but right now I'm going to just stick with 2. So we're going to have Xenoblast, and we're going to have Xeno Punch, because I'm not creative like that. Now, we're going to store those, right? So let's store them, and we're going to be storing them into strings. So if we click Shift and then 4 to go to the catalog, and then click S, and scroll all the way down till you see string, or str. Where is str? Come on. Right there. So we got str, and we're going to need to go shift 4 once again, get str, and we're going to have strings 3 and 4. So strings 3 and 4 are going to be used for the different skills. I believe we can have up to like 20 strings. on this calculator, 20 strings, yeah. And then we're also going to be storing different variables for the different skills we have. So Xenoblast is going to be represented by the variable V, and Xenopunch is going to be represented by the variable B. So each Pokemon are going to have, I'm going to stop calling them Pokemon because one of my friends say Nintendo is really strict about that trademark stuff. So I'm going to call this Xenomon. So each of the Xenomon are going to have different attacks, different abilities pretty much. And for each of those abilities, V and B are going to represent their abilities, and different variables in those abilities will tell the calculator which skill to use and how much damage it does. So we're going to have the number 1 in each variable to tell it that these are Xenobaby's different, these are Xenobaby's skills. So we're going to have 1, and we're going to store 1 into V and B. Oops, delete V and B. Now, for instance, but if we wanted to have something like, say, I don't know, Trophy Baby, then Trophy Baby's variable would be 2. So 2 would be Trophy Baby's V and B, and Trophy Baby will have Trophy Blast and Trophy Punch. I mean, I'm not the most creative person, so I'm sorry if you guys think I'm very uncreative. So yeah, this is gonna be Xenomon, Xenobaby, and we're gonna end that. And right now we're just gonna have that in there. We'll add the other Pokemon for now, so this part will only work for the Xenobaby. Now, is that all we need? Do we need anything else? No, we don't. So we go back and we go here, and we're gonna need to do some IO stuff, and we're gonna need to locate, and we're gonna need to locate, and because I want the cursor on the left side to make things simpler, we're gonna locate these at 2 for X. That 2 should not be there, and we're gonna have all of our commas. And what else are we gonna need? We're gonna need quite a bit more than that, obviously. The skills are going to be at 3, 4, 5, and 6. Comma, 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 comma. We have that, and that. And, oopsie. That's not correct, no. Because we only have 2 skills, so we only need these 2 right here. So, and we don't even need the apostrophes or the quotation marks because we're using strings. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go shift for string, and we're going to go shift for string, and it's going to be string 3 and 4, and so those are going to be located there. Now this should be the end of all that. So right now only you will be able to do damage to it, just so you know. This video is just going to be showing you how to do damage to it. So now we're going to add the loop finally. We're going to go to while, and we're going to do while A does not equal, what is the number, what is the thing for exit? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, so this could be 20, no, 40, because this is 31. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. So if A, as long as A does not equal 47, which is the exit, I believe. Yeah, 47. Then it will do this loop, because if you click exit, you're gonna go back, because there needs to be a way to go back, obviously. So while A does not equal 47, we're gonna do a get key store. So we're gonna go to F4, F2. So we're gonna do a get key, and we're gonna store that into A. I've only been recording for like 20 minutes, and this is like really killing me. But we're gonna get key, we're gonna store into A, and after we store into A, we need to do some stuff. Actually, I need to do our variable stuff, actually. So, what's the variables? We're gonna use I. Should we use I? Let's go back up. I'm gonna go back up. Let's see, for I, does this have chase store N? Alright, good, so all that's stored. Ignore what I just did. If you did everything the same as in the last video, it should be completely fine. Now let's go back down to up here, and we're simply just gonna have 1 stored into I. That's the only variable we're gonna be needing for movement, since we're only moving down a single axis, and I'll show you guys what I mean by that in just a tiny bit. Now let's see. We're moving down a single axis, so we don't need much. So we're gonna do I store an N. I store an N, and after I store an N, we need to do our movement stuff. So we need to do A. So if A equals 70, 20, 27, 28, 37, and 38. Oops. Nope, 37 and 38. So if A equals those, nope, wrong thing, related, nope, wrong thing again. I was in the right thing just earlier. Jump, then we'll do, alright, now that we've got those down, now let's see, 27 is this one, so that's going to be to the right, so that's going to be, actually no, we only need 2 of them, so we only need 28, and we're going to need, let's see, 37, 38, and 38. Or at least I'm pretty sure that's all we need. Am I right? 37, 28. No, we need 37, not 38. So delete 37, because we're only using the up arrows. See, these 2 arrows that I'm using right now, we only need those 2 in order to navigate this. We don't need to go left or right anything, unlike in the menu when you're actually choosing to whether attack it, kill it, or use an item, or to try and flee. Now we just need to do the other stuff. So I and I. So now 28 is going to be the up. So that's going to be I plus 1, I plus, and I minus, 1 and 1, store and store. Oops again. Up and then store. I is going to be stored back into I, just like that. Now we're going to do, and let's see, I equals, and we're also going to do another I equals, and so if I equals 3, oops, 0, and if I equals 3, then we're going to do one of these, and we're going to do a 1 and a 2, store back into I, store, I and I. That way you can't go off the screen with your cursor. Now let's see, what were the coordinates of our things? Alright, so strings were located at 3 and 5 for our Y. So we're going to need to do I equals and I equals. No. Yeah. Alright, so if I equals 1, no, 1 and 2, then we're going to do this and this. No. We're going to be doing if statements for this, because we're doing multiple stuff. We're locating and we're relocating. So we need to go here, and if, and another if, a then, and a then. So we need to add some space in between here. And so if I equals 1, meaning that it's choosing Xenoblast. Ooh, and I forgot to do another thing. We need to know how much damage Xenoblast does. Xenoblast, and we'll put a space and a space, and then we'll put the amount of damage it does. Xenoblast is going to do 20 damage, and Xenopunch is going to do 10 damage. Now, eventually, I may or may not add some sort of energy system to this, but right now, you just get to choose what you want to do. So we're to go down, and so if I equals 1 and it chooses Xenoblast, then that's going to mean that it's going to be E minus 20. Ooh. Ah, I forgot about that. We have different variables set for those things for a reason. Yeah, that's gonna be very confusing if we do it that way. It's fine. So then we're gonna have another if within this, except it's gonna be the simple kind. Oops. And so if v equals 1, meaning that it's Xenobaby's v skill, then that means it's gonna do let's see, e minus 20 store into e. So that's simple enough, I guess. Now after that, we're going to need to clear the text. So exit, clear text, and we're gonna need to do a go to what's it called, L I believe, yeah. And then we have our if end. Now this should do it. I'm pretty sure. Wow. Let's see. What am I supposed to be? Oh, what else am I supposed to be doing? Ooh, and before this, I should do an E store into, what should we use for this? Let's say W. E store W. That way we can figure out how much damage we've done after this. Now if this equals that, we're going to do another E store into W, and then we're going to do if B equals 2, then we're going to be doing B equals 1, then we're going to be doing, oops, we're going to be doing minus 10 damage store into E. Then we need to clear the text, and then we're going to need to go to L, and then we're going to need a if end it. And there should have been a while loop up there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there was. And then we're going to have our while end loop. Oops. What happened there? So here's going to be the while end loop. And I actually forgot something. I just realized, because if I equals 2 or I equals 1, that's kind of stupid because you haven't selected anything. It's already going to do that. So we need to do an if A equals 78, meaning you click shift and, so let's option logic and, there you go. So we need to put those ands there. A equals 78 and, so this should work. We just increased its file size by 300 bytes. This is going to be the end of this video if this works. We're going to be choosing 1 and shift. So let's, wow, it gives you like no time to move around. I'm going to need to increase that to around 200 to see what happens. So on, and we're going to increase the chances of a Xenomon spawning by up to 200. Where is that number? Actually, no. We'll increase it to 250. Alright, so exit, and let's try this again. Shift, and we're going to be choosing 1, enter, and then we're going to choose shift. So let's move around, come on, Pokemon, up here. So we're just going to, okay, Trophy Baby has appeared, shift. Now if we choose to attack it by clicking shift, we get to choose, oops, sorry guys. Forgot to do that. Wow. Okay, so now we need to do some more programming. Alright, so we need to do more if statements. If, then, so if I equals 1, then we'll locate, come on, locate, and locate at 1 and 1, comma and comma, 3 and 5, comma and comma, apostrophe, apostrophe, and we're going to need to exit, go into characters, and we need to choose this one. Characters once again, choose that one, and we need another apostrophe, and then let's see. Oops, at 1.5 we actually need to put a space, and then that's where we put our if end, and then we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna need to put another if, another then, and then down here we'll just quickly put an if end, and then we need to do our two locates. Locate at 1 and 1, comma comma, 3 and 5, comma comma, apostrophe apostrophe, space, and then we need to go here, and we need to scroll really quickly over to here, click on that, and then we need our apostrophe and our apostrophe. So now that should fix it, hopefully. So let's click Shift 1, enter, and so we're gonna Shift. Come on, come on, Xenomon. Alright, so we're fighting a Xenobaby. We're fighting a Xenobaby. Now we're gonna click Shift, and if we decide to attack it, ooh, syntax error. Oh, I forgot to put the if. Wow. Alright, sorry guys, sorry about that. So we need to do an if A equals 78. No, it was supposed to be, ah, dang. That just means more work. I have to put that if back. If I equals 2. So that should fix it. Alright. Now let's do this again. Shift, Xenobaby. Chosen Xenobaby. Shift. And we get to move around. A lamp baby appeared quite quickly. Alright, lamp baby, fight me. Shift. Now we're going to choose to attack it. Oh. Oh well, that is quite weird. Should I fix this now? I am a bit lazy to fix this. Yeah, let's fix it. I guess, why not? So I think we got our things mixed up. So this needs to be 37, and this needs to be 28. So that should fix it. So this is a lot of fixing. Quite a few bugs have shown up in our new code. Shift, and so Katana Baby has appeared quite quickly. Hello, Katana Baby. Alright, so now, come on. Okay, so apparently I can't use my keyboard for this. Alright, so let's pick to attack it. And this time it worked. Alright, there you go. So let's use Xenoblast. So I just did Xenoblast, so you guys can see that its HP went down to 40. So let's do another Xenoblast. Oops. So we can, right now there is no limit to it. No limit whatsoever. You can literally do all the damage you've ever wanted. Literally. So there is no limit to how much damage you can do to it, but that's the basic premise of doing damage to a Pokemon. Xenomon. God dang, this video's gonna get freaking copyrighted by Nintendo. At least if what my friend has said is true. So, programming Xenomon. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Hopefully nothing was wrong with this video. Hopefully you guys will drop a like. Hopefully you guys will subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!